Oh my god. Okay. Tom Ford directed this film and he wrote the screenplay as well. And just right off the bat, visually, this film is just completely fucking stunning. I mean, every use of color or, the costumes, and the camera work as well. I mean, it's just all just beautifully done, which is really fascinating given Tom Ford's background. And I think this is his second film with A Single Man, which he did previously, which was a great film as well. But that was one of the reasons why I gravitated to A Single Man, was because of how it was visually being represented. Just so the colors are just so vibrant in both of these films. And the plot, I'm telling you right now, honestly, this is one of those movies where you should stay away. Stay away from the trailers. If you have not had a chance to see the trailers, great. Because I saw this movie without having seen the trailers, and I'm so glad that I did. So I would highly recommend that method for you, because diving into this, knowing as little as possible, is just, oh my god. I mean, if the least that you need to know is that Amy Adams, she receives a book, and the film proceeds forth after that by having two main story arcs going on at the same time. I think there's technically three, but like two main ones, right? And there's you're seeing events taking place in the book and events taking place outside of the book. It's just so well done, and the way that these story arcs connect towards the end of the film is just so fucking mind-blowing. Like, it's interesting, when I finished the film, I was just like, what? Like, at first, not all the pieces immediately kind of sprang together. When you finish the film, I'm telling you, if you go back and start to piece it together, trying to make sense of it all, as you start to piece it together, oh my god, not only does it all make sense, but it's just so incredibly deep. Holy shit. Like, sequences like this, when you realize what's happening here, how she's embodying the same feeling as Jake Gyllenhaal, his character, in the book, like, oh my fucking god, it just gets so deep. It's just like going down the fucking rabbit hole, like, holy shit. And the acting is very good, but Jake Gyllenhaal is the standout here. I think for some people, Michael Shannon will be the sort of standout in terms of performance, but for me, Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal blew my mind acting-wise. I mean, he usually does, but I feel like, despite his popularity, he's still very underrated. Like, he's sort of like my DiCaprio, Leonardo DiCaprio at the current time, in the sense that, Leonardo, it took so long for him to win an Oscar. I don't know if Jake Gyllenhaal has won an Oscar before, but I don't think he has, but he needs one. Oh my god, there's this one scene where Jake Gyllenhaal, he's like really angsty and angry, and he's like screaming and getting really emotional, and he's kind of saying like, oh, I could have prevented this, His acting during that moment, oh my god, his performance during that moment was incredible. Aaron Taylor Johnson, this motherfucker's performance was outstanding as well, okay? Probably the second best performance in the film. He was terrifying in this film. A lot of people watched this film and said that they didn't even recognize him. That's how good his performance was. So shout out to him as well. He was so sinister and eerie, and I just wanted to fucking just snatch the life out of that motherfucker. I love this film. I thought it was so deep, so thought-provoking, and for anyone who's ever been truly, like, betrayed by someone, or someone's ever really done you wrong, this is the movie for you. Man, oh man, this movie just blew my fucking mind. I went back just looking at all the symbolism and all the hidden Easter eggs, Easter eggs pertain to like colors, or even like this one thing that Tom Ford did with one of the cars that Aaron Taylor Johnson was driving. Like, oh my god, this film is fucking insane. Moments like this, or this, or this, like what happens during those scenes is just, whoa! This film, you need to check it out, because for me, it's a 10 out of 10. I love this film. I'll probably get into more spoiler territory with you guys down in the comment section, but I love this film. Let me know your thoughts down below. Definitely make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and definitely make sure to subscribe as well. In fact, in the lower right hand corner of the screen there should be a little circular button. You can tap that to instantaneously subscribe, and I'm out.